Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, we're probably going to be doing the world events, I guess. We do have an incoming invasion this weekend. Solid Snakes, that's a good new troop. Ooh, we got this pet. I like the way that pet looks. Little magic cat. Pretty cool looking. Got a clicky clack though, so give me a second. Make sure I'm ready for y'all. Wish I could do this beforehand. I talk about it every time, but go ahead, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. If you're watching after the fact, I've got to get, subscriber only mode and all that stuff. If you don't mind waiting a minute or two, you can put in some comments. I can answer them a little bit later, stuff like that. Let's see. Let's put it in live chat, because top chat don't like it. Don't show all the chats. I want to see all of them. Channel content. Click on that. Maybe I would get faster at this one day, but I heard Medusa's in the game, and Zenith sounds pretty good. Can't wait to get that, but it's going to be quite a while for me, unfortunately. Being totally free to play means that's the worst part about it. I would say that's the worst part of being totally free to play. When there's a good troop that gets introduced through like the campaign or some way you have to pay, then I don't get it for quite a while, so I can't show it or anything. It's like, I don't know. The good part is like you can do anything I can do, but the bad part is I don't get Zenith for quite a while. I'm gonna have to grab it later in a couple months or whatever. All right, I did subscriber only, and hey Anja, how's it going? Elgins and Anja, the ladies are here. Let's see here. At least I think, I never know. Alright, let me get out of Discord, because my laptop's been very bad today. I thought I had fixed it, and then it's still being crappy. Like, it surprises me with how crappy it is sometimes. Like, I thought I figured it out. I got it cooled down a bit. I erased, like, a bunch of history and everything. And it was working good for a day. And then it started acting up again. Kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I wish my brother, who's really good at computers, would just, like, take it for a day or two and fix it for me, but I have no such support. Let's see here. I think I got everything ready to go. Anya. Anya. Okay, that's good. If I've been saying it wrong all this time, Anya, let me know. I'm pretty good at saying names wrong. Beg for Mercy's here. What up, dude? The number one stunner. The number one sinner. Beg for mercy. Let's see. Okay, I got that. I don't know why I'm taking... Okay, I got that. I got that. I got that. Alright, I think I'm ready to go, y'all. Probably like world event, get this new pet, get some crowns. It's Wednesday. It's kind of just like wrapping up everything from the weekly preview, the Teams Tuesday, and then we do a live stream in case you have any like live questions. You want to ask any questions about the spoiler video or the Monday video or the Teams Tuesday video. We do a live stream after those 3 videos we do every single week. That way you can, ask any questions you have or whatever. But everybody else like this pet? I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to grab my tribute here. I kind of think I want to start doing these live streams, just like play the game the way I would play it normally when I'm not on live. Like a lot of the time I'll cater it to like make it interesting, I guess. But I don't know. Lately I've not been wanting to play the game as much because, I don't know, I've been playing it for 5 years, so I kind of just want to do what I got to do and get out of here. As far as like the game, not you guys, but like yesterday I didn't even, like, to be completely honest, the last couple days I haven't been playing the game like I used to. Like Monday I didn't do the adventure board or the dungeon, I don't think. Yeah, I did. I can't remember. But I didn't get the campaign done till like Tuesday. And then I didn't do the faction yesterday. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to think, why am I still doing this stuff? Like, if I can show y'all a team that I know works and everything, why should I, like, then, after the video, go and complete it when I really don't need to? You guys should. Like, don't do what I do what I say type stuff. But, like, just to help me like not be as burnt out. Maybe I can like not do everything in the game like every single day when I'm not even on video. Like that's what I've been doing. I'll come on here, you know, give you guys some teams, do the weekly preview, do the spoilers, all that, and I still was doing like everything every day in the game. Maybe I need to like stop doing everything in the game every day and just do the videos and do what I need to do and just move along. See what kind of mail I got. Kind of want to do a video where I show y'all just what I do each day type of stuff. I don't know if that would be interesting though. Pet bounty, I always grab these because, you know me, I don't go as hard at pets as other people do. So when I get a chance to buy one that I need, like they only give you ones there that you need. That's what's cool about these offers. Most of the time it's going to be something you need. Like they're never going to put a pet here that you have fully ascended. So if you see a pet here, then guaranteed you definitely need it. If you see a class here, I'm pretty sure you need experience. I would never buy any class experience through this. But it's just like, hey, you know that's one that you need. It's called like Kingdom Track or something. Like it tries to help you get your kingdom level and power further along with these offers. Like I don't know why it's doing this one. Some of them are confusing. Like I don't need any souls. I don't need any diamonds. I don't need any shards. Maybe somewhere it thinks I need one of those. I'm not sure which one. Because I definitely don't need diamonds. I have everything. But like at least one of them. I think like one of them's at least dedicated to your kingdom track or something. Maybe this one's random. And then like this one's your... I don't know. But it says help. Okay, it says crafting resources can be used in the Soul Forge. Maybe it thinks I need like one of those. I don't know. Probably thinks I need something there. But there's like a strategy where you get certain things all the way done so you don't get certain offers here and then you get ones that you really want. You can kind of manipulate this offer thing. You have to go like I got to figure out why it's telling me, why it's trying to give me diamonds and souls and shards. If I could figure that out and then go fix it, then it wouldn't give it to me anymore. It would give me something I actually need. Like if let's say like Death Knight class pops up here and it's trying to give me experience for the Death Knight class, I could go get Death Knight to 100 and then that would never show up again and something I actually need would show up, you know what I mean? So just something I don't think I've ever said before. And it popped up. I grabbed the pet and talked about it. So at least we did something there. All right, let's see. Yeah, is it Anya or Anja? Beg for mercy with the clues, the video game. We're going to have to make that one day. We'll have to make that game one day. Hiram Hawk is here. All right. You're right, L, but no problem. You've been letting me say it wrong this whole time. That's like when your name is like Tom or something and everybody at work calls you Tim. You just let it slide. I probably would too. Thank you, Elgins. What up, One Creed? What up, man? Is that Mega Seeker? Just clicking all my clicky clacks. That's what I do. I don't like all those things blinking in my face. So usually I start with that. And since I have the campaign done, that'd be the thing I do first thing on Monday is the campaign. If I'm really like playing the game the way I usually play it, I'll do the campaign, get that all the way done so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Then I like kind of work on videos, so I'm different than most people probably. But I'd probably do my adventure board next, but lately I've been like, why am I doing this? But I don't know. I think y'all should do it. Make it a habit. I think I do it because it's a habit, and that's a good thing. Like, I want you guys to make it a habit. Because you get class experience here. Sometimes, like, you get, like, double class experience here. Sometimes, like, diamonds will pop up there all of a sudden, and if you don't have the habit going, then you'll miss out. Sometimes even VIP keys will pop up there. Sometimes deeds or Imperials and stuff like that, so... It's just like a fail-safe to make sure you never miss any of that stuff. Just doing this every day. Like today, it's not like super awesome or anything. You saw it was like glory and trait stones. But just in doing it every day, you kind of feel wrong when you don't do it one day. And that helps you like never miss a good thing in there. Imperials and stuff like that. Writs. They'll throw VIP keys in there every once in a while. It's like the only way for one of the only ways for a free-to-play player to get VIP keys, which, in my opinion, I've never got anything good from a VIP key. I always get epics. Has anybody here ever got like a mythic from a VIP key? I'm like always getting epics that I already have. I feel like they're punishing the free-to-play by giving us crappy VIP keys whenever we get them. Alright, I got max gold, so now I just do Egg Thief until Skeleton Key gets up. He's a pretty good mana generator and summoner. Egg Thief might be an underrated troop. You just came to finger the thumb? Appreciate it, man. That's better than not coming at all, you know? I appreciate it. Sebastian's here. What up, Sebastian? How you doing, man? I'm just doing some Gems of War. I'm just playing some game. Doing my old gold farming team. Because, like I've said before, my Phoenicia, which is what I would probably normally use, every single fire class is at 100 now. And then, I could use Rowan, I guess, but I thought, might as well, like, go back, show you guys the old Skeleton Key team that a lot of people should be using. Even if you're level, like, 1,000, you might even still be wanting to use this. Depends, like, once you get into a good guild and, you're comfortable with the requirement, then you can, like, kind of stop doing the Skeleton Key team. That's like the stopping point. Then you can switch to like Phoenicia or whatever, Rowan. Usually I use Rowan first, and then you like switch into the key team. Then you like build up a huge stack of gold. Then you start joining better and better guilds. Then you kind of got to build up a stack so you're comfortable to where you know, like, hey, even if I have a bad week, I'll be able to give to the guild tasks. So there's like a long stretch there where you should be using the Skeleton Key team, or whatever, a gold farming team. Which, you know, like everything else these days, it's not as important as it used to be because of so many vaults and Nomapaloozas and Ironhawks, and you can get a lot of gold there if you just do the vault like you're supposed to. You can stack up a ton of gold through the vault event and then be fine to do guild tasks or whatever. Bunch of gold for the underworld. Stuff like that. That's early game. And mid game. I don't know. It's more mid game, I guess. Beg says VIP keys have never given me anything above a purple. Same here, man. Like never. I can't even think of one time. Even though, like, over my whole Gems of War career, like, how many VIP keys have I actually gotten as a free-to-play? Probably less than 20, I would say. They don't give them away very often. I'll get like 3 here, 3 there, maybe 5 everyone. Yeah, I probably got maybe 20, 30 at the most, something like that. So I guess I can't expect too much, but it's supposed to be like the best key in the game. You would think if you threw 30 of them, you would get at least a legendary, but not so far. Oh, when I used to get them, I'd get excited. Like, man, I never see these. I never get them. That's like the best key. So kind of get a little bit excited when you see a VIP key. When you never get to see them. And then when you use them and you never get anything, you're like, man. Now it's like, eh. Yo, what up, Chad? Sebastian says, good. I just end online race on GT7 with Fair Play Gamer. Is that Gran Turismo? I used to love Gran Turismo. I know I probably already said this before, but I used to play it back in the day. I got real addicted to it for a while. You guys ever get like really, what's like a weird game that you normally don't play? Like, I don't normally play racing games, right? But sometimes one will hit just right, and I'll play it for a while. You guys ever have like a game like where you don't normally play that kind of game, like a racing game or a sports game or a wrestling game or a first-person shooter, like normally you don't play it. Like I'm RPG guy or I'm horror guy or whatever. So 90% of the time you're playing RPGs or whatever. Then all of a sudden this like racing game, you get it for free or something, or your buddy leaves it at your house, or and you start playing it and you get addicted to it for like 6 months. You guys have any of those in your gaming history? Just a random game that you don't normally play that kind of game. And for me, it was like Gran Turismo. I think it was Gran Turismo 2. And I went for like all the like the gold. I forget what they're called. It was like a gold license or something. I guess I did play Mario Kart quite a bit, but Gran Turismo is more like a simulation, like a real Mario Kart. You're like shooting shells up each other's butts and all that. It's like cartoon characters. You're like drifting the whole time. So it's a little bit different than like a simulation racing game where you kind of got to race like for real. Even though I still use the strategy where you're coming into the corner and to turn, I just use the other cars to turn. I don't slow down. I don't use the brake. I just hope that there's somebody there turning too, so I can ram into them, and that'll make me turn. You guys like to do that? Anybody else turn like that? That's how I turn. I'm on the racetrack, in a simulation race, and there's somebody ahead of me, and they're turning left, and then I keep going straight, and I just ram into them, and then it turns for me, and then I get ahead of them. That's how I turn in those types of game. Yeah. I don't slow down and like take it wide and then cut it in. No. I don't slow down at all. I just ram into the guy in front of me, and that makes me turn. And if it's a game where that doesn't work, then I don't play that game. I say that it don't work, man. I can't do the fly into the corner, hit the guy, turn thing. So screw this game. I'm done. And then Mario Kart. That was really fun. I used to play that a lot. I got like the world record for one of the I think it was something beach on Nintendo 64. But I didn't record it, of course, so this is like I saw a Bigfoot type of thing. I didn't record it and like put it to speed demos because I was like a child, like a young child. So I didn't know how to record things. And maybe I'm just misremembering, but I swear I looked up all the world records for it, and I like beat it, like wrote it down, or I had it like recorded. You know how you can record your time trials like on the game? It'll save. Like I had it saved. So like I was thinking like maybe I could send this in one day, but then by the time I got around to it, like somebody had already beat it. So like and I was on to another game already, Or I did the crappy adventure board, but remember to do it. Just keep the habit. Unless you're like me and you kind of getting burnt out and you already have the habit and you don't really need any of that stuff. I do need Corsair class experience though, so I can't say I don't need anything there. Kind of been working on my Corsair. Now Dungeon's almost a little more annoying to me because I definitely don't need diamonds. But once again, I can get class experience, and maybe one day they'll put something in the game where I do need diamonds. I did craft like Sparkinator recently, but I think I have like 14,000 diamonds, so even if all at once, I would still be able to do it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start taking a day here or there where I don't do adventure board and dungeon. Just don't do that. Just because I'm gonna try it for a minute because I'm burnt. Don't mean y'all should try that. Brandon and Rainman are here. Thank you, Chad. Chad does his job, and he does it right. What a guy. Appreciate it, man. Not that anybody else isn't. I'm just saying, like, Chad always... Everybody else is awesome, too. Let's see here. Brandon's here. Rainman's here. I've seen other people doing that. Not to go off on all that. Never mind. I see other people doing that now too. Or they have they have their mods say hi to everybody so they don't miss anyone. I see that now. Like, I swear, I'm like a trendsetter. I don't like invent things, but I like the first one to do it on Gems of War, and then everybody else does it too. Like, I can't claim I invented, like, doing the Monday video every week, but I'm the first one on Gems of War that did that. You can go back and just look. Like, I'm not just flexing, I'm not just lying. I mean, you can, like, literally go look at the facts online. Just look up the video. You can go on my channel and just go back and, like, see how long ago I did Monday videos every week. Like the weekly preview. Like, I didn't invent the weekly preview. Like, Tacet did it, but he never did it. He didn't do it every single Monday. Like, I'm the first one to do it every single Monday. Right? He would sometimes put it out Wednesday. He would sometimes put it out Friday. Some weeks here or there, he wouldn't put it out at all. He would forget, and he'd maybe put it out on Sunday. Everybody, like, people that have been here a long time know. Now it's like standard for most people to they all put a video out on Monday, like, as soon as possible. And I swear I was the first one to do that. And just daily Gems of War videos. I mean, Mr. T was doing daily streams, but he never did daily pre-records. And I think I was the first one to do that too. Now everybody's doing it. But it's whatever. I can't... No matter what I say, it don't matter. That's what I'm coming to find out. Like, I can't say anything to convince anybody of anything. It doesn't really matter. Let's get this dungeon done. Get our diamonds. Best way to get mythics in the game. Target down mythics, you know? You can save up diamonds and you will get it eventually, whatever it is. Whatever you want. Any mythic in the game. All you have to do is save up 4,000 diamonds. I guarantee you'll get any mythic you want eventually. Sometimes it might take 9 months, but you'll get it. Hiram Hawk says he's had bad luck with guilds. That's kind of what's happening. Not happening with me, but like on my new account playthrough, I'm trying to avoid that. So kind of like the next video is going to deal with that, like how to stay in a guild. And like how to... Like I got lucky and gotten like a good guild, I think. Like I've only been in it for a couple weeks, so I can't say for sure if it's good or bad. But so far it looks good for like my level. I'm only level 30. And I already have a mythic. I think my beard is touching the mic. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. Sounds like it's cutting out. Yeah, like the next video for the new account playthrough, which I made last week, but it crapped the bed and it just wasn't... Like normally, you know me, I'll just put something out even if it has like a little bit of bad audio or a little bit of bad video. Like I don't really care because I want to try to salvage it. But this one was just so bad that I couldn't put it out. Like I tried and I watched it and it was stuck on the same screen the entire time. Then my voice would like speed up and slow down, speed up and slow down. Didn't even show me getting the mythic. It was terrible. So I'm gonna have to skip a week and like do one hopefully this week. But that's gonna be the theme of that one. Is like how to stay in a guild and as a low level player and pretty much not stick out like a sore thumb. You know? Just do more than like the worst people in the guild. That way you can not get the side eye. Especially as I'm like the lowest level person in the guild. So you definitely get the side eye automatically if you're the lowest level person in the guild. They want to see, are you like leeching? Are you going to do anything? Are you a noob that doesn't know what they're doing? Like they definitely, you're already automatically, if you're the lowest level person in a guild, like auto side eye. So you got to do a little bit extra to make sure you don't get kicked out or whatever. So as soon as you can, you want to kind of like give a little bit of gold. That way you're not at the bottom. There will be other people like giving 0-0. So that's a way to like not stick out like a sore thumb. You just give a little bit of gold. You don't even give a consequential amount. You just like give a little bit. And then like in the events, you kind of like do one battle. Because you know like in a guild that's like rank 800 or rank 1000 or something, there's going to be like 10 people not doing anything in the event. So all you got to do is like do one battle in an event, and then you won't stick out like a sore thumb. Like, so you got like that little bit of side eye because you're the lowest level person, but as long as you aren't at the bottom every single event and never giving gold, like that kind of helps it out to where they won't kick you out as fast. And then hopefully it buys you some time to where you can give some more gold, go a little bit further in the event. Like I was doing raids last week in my new account playthrough on the video that didn't record right. And I didn't even have any of the troops. I didn't have any souls to level them up. I didn't use the raid troop. I just did what I could. I like took what I had and it was like 2 of the same troop that wasn't the raid troop. And then like a gate and then like a weapon. And I just did what I could. I was like, wasn't even using the raid troop. Didn't buy anything in the shop. I didn't level any of the troops up. I didn't trade any of them. I just you know how the first battle's like really easy anyway. So I just used what I had, beat the first battle, and then just for video purposes, I went a little bit further. That way I wasn't sticking out like a sore thumb. And you can apply that even later on in the game. Like if you're trying to get into like a really, really good guild, and you're the lowest level, you're level 900 and everybody else is level 1300, you're automatically getting that side eye because you're the lowest level. Even if it's not fair, you're still going to get it. So what you got to do is make sure you're not at the bottom on anything. Don't be the guy giving the lowest amount of gold. Don't be the guy at the bottom of the events, because they're looking at that. Especially they're looking at you because you're the lowest level, and then they're going to check, where is this guy on the event? Is he in last place with 0? And he's the lowest level? And he gave no gold? Okay, you're the first to go, buddy. So you got to make up for it. And just make sure you're not on that bottom 5 or 6 or whatever where, the screen, that screen, the bottom screen on the events. Those people. Those are the people that get looked at. But as far as finding a good guild, maybe you're talking about like you just can't find a good one. In that case, just keep moving around. I would just keep moving around. And maybe go to the forum. Like right here, you can find a guild probably here. Somebody in the chat. Just tell them what platform you're on and what level you are and what requirements you can do. There's probably somebody here that will invite you to a good guild. It's really hard to find a good guild just through the game. You kind of have to go outside the game to find an actual really good guild. Like the one I'm in is good for level 30, but eventually, if I'm level 500, I might want to move. Getting this cool new pet. Rain Man says, how you doing? I'm doing okay, man. Riding this roller coaster, man. Jay Fetter says, for me, it was Rocket League, on again, off again relationship. Yeah, I had, like I said, Gran Turismo, like a racing game. I never play racing games. Like sports games, all of a sudden, I'll play a sports game, like a baseball game or something, and I'll just get really into it. And it's a limited time. Like, it's not like now I love sports games for the rest of my life. And nah, it's like 6 months. I'll get really into it. I'll play a wrestling game for like 6 months. Like Gran Turismo, Mario Kart, and then like there was this NBA game I played a lot for a little while, and like for like a long time. I forget which one it was. Like an NBA game. And then I got really into like wrestling games. And that's stuff I normally don't play. I like RPGs, I like horror. I like action RPG horror type of stuff, like Dark Souls, and like I'll play a really hardcore RPG and I'll play a really hardcore horror game, or I'll play anything in between. That's the kind of stuff I like. And if you got tactics too, man, I would love that. I like tactics, strategy type of games, but I don't play them as much as the other. Like I play a lot of RPGs, a lot of horror-themed RPGs and like horror games, and then like anything in between. And but on the side I like strategy and tactic games like XCOM or Final Fantasy Tactics or like Warcraft or like StarCraft or whatever. Anything like that is my stuff. I like Diablo. I like those kinds, like the what are they called? The dungeon. whatever they call them. Procedurally generated dungeon game or whatever it's called. I don't know. Those. Rocket League. Is that the one with the car where you like hit a soccer ball? That looks really fun. I think that's the kind of game I could waste, dedicate 6 months to. Jay Fetters, Travis, Durham Red 69. Rayman says we are waiting on the Legends Reborn game mode to activate right now. The mode is grayed out. Oh, really? I need to do that. I've been putting it off. I'm only on like Battle 21 or something. Dungeon Crawler, okay. That's what it's called. I like Diablo. I played 1, 2, and 3. And I like 1. I think I like 1 the best. I'm weird. My Phonicia's web. That means it has, it's not going to hit as hard. It hits for 1 damage. It's webbed, so I'm not going to cast it. Web is kind of annoying. There we go. Durham Red says you have the receipts. I do have the receipts, yep. First, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Like, I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to do the Monday video every single day for, like, over and over and over for years. Pretty sure. And then, like, videos almost every day. Gems of War videos. Like, I've done it every day for a long time. I kind of, you do a weekly, I do a spoiler video, then I do a weekly preview video, and then there's always like a Friday event video on Friday. Like, and those are like the things I would do every single week, back to back to back to back to back to back. And now it's like the formula everybody's using. Everybody does a weekly preview or whatever they call it. Some of them split it up into 4 different videos, and some of them don't. And then like a Friday video for that event. Like, as soon as it's active, you can't wait till Sunday. You can't wait till Thursday for a weekly preview to talk about the Soul Forge. You can't wait till, like, Sunday to talk about the Friday event, So, I'm the first one, I'm pretty sure, that started doing those videos, like, Monday and Friday. Every week, every time, on that day. Never wait till the next day. Bang. And, like, it's just the formula now. And you know how it goes. Now there's Pepsi. Everybody loves Pepsi. It's like Mr. Krabs or whatever. What's the little bug that tries to steal the Krabby Patty formula? It's like everybody likes that guy now. Everybody likes Pepsi. Everybody likes the little guy that's trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula. We're living in that world where that guy wins. The little guy. You know on SpongeBob, the little guy that's trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula? We're living in that world where that guy's winning. Elgins hates the stupid Legends Reborn thing. I'll do it to get the pets, of course, but it's so excruciatingly dull. That's how most things are in this game, It's all the same stuff. You could play like 3 or 4 game modes and like get the gist of everything. Oh, let's see. What are we doing now? Let's do the world event Magic Mirror. Some people said my bat team wasn't like one-shotting. I wonder how far in, and like, are you using all 3 bats? And how many medals do you got and all that good stuff? Because that's the thing. It's Wednesday. It's not like Sunday. Or it was probably Tuesday when they said that. But let's see what happens here. I was trying this. You see, you guys said it in the Discord, so I had to come try it because I'm not like just gonna have an opinion for no reason. And it does 1 at a time. I don't like 1 at a time, so I don't like that team. I like the Bat Swarm. AoE damage, true damage. The times it's going to kill in 1 shot makes up for the times it doesn't. Wow, a thing that hits 1 enemy. A thing that hits 1 enemy, you have to cast it 4 times every single battle, from jump to end. Whether it's a super easy battle or a super hard battle, every single time you got to cast 4 times. Unless you get like a lucky skull or something, right? Well, give me, like, if you get a lucky skull, I get a lucky skull, you know what I mean? This thing will one-shot easy battles every single time. You press 1 spell, not 4 spells. I mean, I gotta get them up and stuff, but you gotta get that up too. Like, it's not empowered. I mean, I don't want to have this argument. I'm just explaining why I have an opinion. I do Mountain Crusher just because it's 11 mana cost. Like, but what's that other weapon? The Umbral thing? That thing looks cool. I like that idea. It's like the Umbral, do I even have it? Is it a pay weapon or a... What the heck is it called? What's the weapon you guys said? I don't know if I have it, because I'm free to play, right? I thought I saw it. Oh, this one. You see how it's 14 mana cost? What else does it do, though? 'Cause I like this idea. I like this. Enchant myself. That's cool. But you already, you know, you're already enchanted with potions, right? And hopefully you don't need that. I definitely like it. I always like explodey weapons. Let me try to catch up in the chat, y'all. What up, DC? Durham Red says, Legends Reborn just take you away from farming what you really want. That's true. Can't get it by you. I agree with that. Sir Michael says, the PlayStation good game I got addicted to. Oh, Hot Shots Golf, bro. Me too. I swear to God. Hot Shots Golf. I was all over that for like 6 months. Not even, no cap. 100%, bro. Hot Shots Golf, me too. On PlayStation. Or PS2? I don't know which one it was on. I was all over that game, man. Never any other one. It was just Hot Shots Golf, that's it. I think I tried like Wii Sports Golf or something, but Hot Shots Golf, nothing was ever as good as that. I think I tried like the Mario Golf game too, but I never got like super addicted for 6 months. Only like Hot Shots Golf did that. What do we got? We need banner. We're gonna go brown and red. I think it's Meteor. Maybe not. I think I'll go this. In class, I'm just gonna go Titan for a brown storm. 50% start business. I mean, what's our... We got Beast. Equip. Hot Shots Golf, that's funny. I used to play that so hard. To battle. Beg says I have an offer called Common Troops Help McGrim Woods towards power level 22. It's for 10 dire wolves. I have it at Mythic with 110 extra copies. I see this a lot. It's pointless. Maybe it's like one of them then. One of them's definitely a Kingdom Track offer. Like it's supposed to give you something you need. So sometimes it'll show up as like class experience. And like if you can get that class to 100, you can remove one of the useless ones that you don't want, and it'll put in something better that you need, like a pet or something. But yeah, I feel you, Beg. Mine was diamonds. I don't need diamonds. Hiram Hawk says 1 player leaves and 5 more follow, then nobody else plays, only me left playing. The Bat Storm team is fun to use. No problem, JM Ricks. Elgin says Tuna's guild family on PC generally always has a spot available in one or other of the guilds. Anyone looking on PC, feel free to shout it out here. Yeah, for sure. Rocket League is cool. Jamrick says I played so much StarCraft back in the day, one of my favorite games. I gotta be honest, I never played it like super hardcore, but I played Warcraft like super hardcore, and then my buddy had StarCraft, and anytime I went over there, I was like, let's play StarCraft, let's play StarCraft, let's play StarCraft. Like, I never got it for myself, but if I did, it would have been an addiction. One shot. Not casting 4 times, casting 1 time. I mean, it's just common sense to me. I don't know. Especially like if you're doing your share. If you're going to like level 1,000,000 and if you're the big whale in the small pond and you're going to level 1,000,000 and you want 8,000 points, like I don't know, because I don't waste my time with all that. I'm just doing my share. I think this team's gonna be fine to do my share to get all rewards with my top guild here. So that was one move. Oh yeah, well, it didn't do it there. But still, anyway, I don't have to cast 4 times. I have to cast 2 times. It does turn into a Nosferatu, so I could see, like, if I have to cast more than 3 times, it would be annoying. But, I don't know. Like, I got quite a while before that's going to happen. If I get to cast 2 times, it's not that big of a deal. Even 3 times, because anything that hits an enemy, you have to cast it 4 times, right? There's 4 enemies. It just makes sense to me. I don't know, just for what I'm doing. I don't think you can't do it wrong. Can't do this wrong. You can't, even if you do an enemy, it's not wrong. You're still getting it done. If you're winning, you're doing it right. So, whatever makes you win. I just like the world events. They're not my favorite thing, so I kind of want to just get them over with. So I kind of like try to... 1, 2... And we got a new... Okay, fine. Be that way. Summon in. See, in the case of an enemy troop, it would have to cast 5 times here. I would switch to Willow, though. If I was going to switch out of this, I'd switch to Willow, probably. Let's keep it going. As long as my Bat Swarm doesn't need to cast 4 times, like, I'm happy with it. It is just a common troop, though. You can't... Or a rare troop. It's the no team. It's not like I'm saying this is the best team ever. It's for low-level players. Alright, he's not going to one-shot now. I know that. But... we can 2-shot. Bang, bang. I don't think it's had the 3-shot yet. It's 2 shots right now. But, you know, if I had more medals or something, I don't know. Freaking rare troop. Alright. Here I'm Hawks looking for a good Xbox guild. I'm one of only 7 players participating in my current guild. That's the sign you're not in a good guild, man. And you said it yourself, so... I agree, you should probably find another guild. Elgin's Toy says I'm using Obsidian Librum. It's a really good exploder. Yeah, I like it too. Rayman says Lurker mode activated. Clues the video game. Chad says I found you. Let me find out from my GM if I can get you a spot in my guild. What up, Tim? How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. I'm doing okay. You know how it goes. I'm bipolar. I think I literally am. I think I'm literally bipolar. I'm just not diagnosed. Somebody gonna summon? No. Okay, 2 shots. I mean, all the crap before they get up doesn't count, because you're gonna have to do that with the other... anything else, too. Nothing's empowered. They might have like a 50% start from a Geomancer or something, but you still have to get them up. They don't use the blue mana, right? It's like yellow-brown. It'd be cool with like a blue weapon. Do they use a blue weapon? That'd be sweet. I could get with that. Feeding the blue back into a... like if you had a blue AoE weapon, that'd be sick. I wonder if there's like a blue-brown AoE weapon. That'd be cool then. Maybe that's what's up. Alright, 2 shots. We're on the 2-shot time right now. But once again, like, eventually, of course, it's not gonna even 2-shot. But it's like all the time you make up right now, it's all adding up. Like, okay, when it 1-shot, I saved this much time. When it 2-shot, I was saving this much time. When it 3 shots, I'm saving like a little bit of time. When at 4 shots, now it's the same. So now is when the other team might catch up a little bit, or maybe not. Might be exactly the same at that point. But it's like in total, like how much time everything's taking. Using this team where it can 2-shot, it's saving a little bit of time each battle, like right now. And then later on, it's probably exactly the same, but in total, hopefully you're saving a little bit of time overall. That's the hope anyway, I don't know. Travis says, when doing delves, do I max out doing regular delves and then do pure faction, or do I just switch to pure faction when I can? When doing delves, do I max out doing regular delves and then do... I usually do deathless first and do pure faction last. You got to get to... Well, you know, you want to stop along the way and do a pure faction, so it's kind of a mix, Travis. Depends, like, are you doing it through an event, or are you doing it, like, day to day? I think, like, stopping and doing a pure faction at, like, 100 or 300 just to lock one in. So it's kind of a mix of both. So you would, like, get the regular team to, like, 100. Then you would try pure faction at, like, 100 just to lock one in. In case you, like, get really far with your normal team and you, like, forget to do pure faction, then you're on 500 and it's just, like, super hard and you can't get it done. At least you locked one in at, like, 100. Because now you're going to be stuck. You can't go back. You know what I mean? So, and it gives you practice, like, what you want to use for your pure faction. Instead of just, like, trusting somebody else's team, you can, like, try it for yourself. So you go 100, then you go 300, then you go 500. You try something on 100. I usually try every single troop. Like, I don't take anybody's word for anything. I'm going to try each troop on 100. Because 100, I'm going to get it done. Even if I use the crappiest pure faction team, I'm probably going to get it done. So then I can, like, see for myself, okay, this troop sucks. I'm going to take him out. This troop's awesome. It's the best one. I'm going to add 2 of those. So now on 300, I'm using 2 of the best troop, and I got rid of the worst troop. So that's my 300 team. So now I got this troop, and 2 of the best troop, and I dropped the worst troop. So now I'm going to try that on 300, and then I, like, refine from there. Okay, now do I need 3 of the best troop? Do I need this troop? Do I need that troop? Is 2 working, or do I need 3? Do I need 2 of something else? Do I want to go 2 and 2? Do I want to go 3 and 1? Do I want to go 4? You know? You kind of figure that out on 300. And then by the time you get to 500, if you did 100, you did 300. At least you got 300 locked in, first of all. Second of all, you've tried everything. You know what team you're going to use, hopefully. You know what's good and what sucks. And then by the time you get to 500, you're like, okay, I've got an idea of what I'm going to do here. I know this troop's good and this troop's terrible. I'm going to double up on this one. I'm going to get rid of that one. I tried it on 300. I'm either going to go 2 and 2 or 3 and 1 or 4 of the same, or like, you know by then. And you can lock stuff in. Okay. I'm going to take red because I'm getting my Mountain Crusher up next turn anyway. And we got 3 bats. One a shotta. Usually that's a 2-shotta. Alright, I'm going to go with this team a couple more times. I'm going to switch to Willow just to show multiple teams. This is the no, and Willow's the if you got everything. I don't know why I'm going so hard for my no team. Freaking epic and under. I need brown, I need red. Let's get all our bats up, hopefully. There we go. Uno. Dos. Alright, let's do like one more with that team, and then we'll switch to Willow. Elgin swears by our Willow team. Willow looks sweet too. I like the way Willow looks. It's a cool horse. I like the Bat Swarm spell. It's got the eyes, the red eyes. Elgin says, trust me, you'd know if you genuinely had bipolar disorder, you'd be a way bigger mess. You swear by your Willow team, it's lovely and swift right up to level 178 so far, or thereabouts. Yeah, I like it because it also, like, mana generates. It, like, destroys a row or whatever, so... Like, the Bat Swarm's only going to take you so far because it transforms into Nosferatu, I guess, so... Once it's... If it can't 3-shot, then you should probably switch to Willow. But if you get to the point where the Bat Swarm can't 3-shot, you're probably as far as you need to go anyway as, like, a low-level player that's using a rare, epic and under team. Like, if you're to the point where the Bat Swarm's not 3-shotting anymore, you're probably good. Like, you probably can stop. You don't have to, like, keep going. So, maybe that's the signal to you to, I've done enough. Once your Bat Swarm stops 3-shotting, like, you've done enough. You're fine. You're good. You did your share. stop there. It's your signal to quit. But if you have Willow, you could switch into it at that point as well. Oh, let's go this. Some bats up. Batman? Who doesn't like Batman? Come on. Travis says, I got my City of Thieves to 100. Do I run a pure faction for level 100 and then continue with regular team to 300? You're supposed to leave a City of Thieves at 20, but since you already went to 100, it is what it is. You're supposed to farm City of Thieves every day on level 20. It's just the best, like, treasure, one of the best treasure factions in the game, so, and it's easy. It's got, like, 3 rooms, and you can use Rowan. Like, there's multiple reasons. Like, somebody could say there's a better treasure faction in the game if, like, that was my only reason. But my other reasons are it's only, like, 3 rooms, right? It's not a 4, it's not a 5. And you can use your Rowan team. It's got the right colors. And it's the fastest on level 500, too. Like, it's just the fastest. It's just got lots of treasure. And that's why. That's why you farm that one. I mean, me and Tim were talking on Discord, and he was saying, like, he was only getting, like, so many shards per run through. And, yeah, it's not, like, amazing or anything, but, like, the treasure rooms give you, like, the extra gold, the extra souls, all that stuff. Wow, you're not going to go anywhere else and get more shards. Like, it just is what it is. So, you know, you just got to deal with it, do it 3 times a day, save them up for a while, you know. But you could do City of Thieves on level 50. Like, it doesn't screw you. It doesn't screw you if you go past 20. It's just a little bit harder. You got to do 50 instead. So depending on what level you are and how hard your Rowan hits and all that business, you may have to, like, shoot twice instead of once. Switch to the Willow team. Maybe I'll try the other weapon with it, too. It's just my advice, y'all. If you have extra spell damage, shoot an AoE spell. Like, you're getting more value, more bang for your buck. If you're hitting an enemy, you're, like, overkilling one enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have all this extra spell damage. Why not, like, use it all? Why not hit every single enemy? It's just more value. It's more bang for your buck. If you're hitting one enemy, you're going to one-shot it. Yeah, it's dead in one shot, but that's 1 down, 3 to go. And you overkilled it. Like, you're wasting a ton of damage by overkilling one thing. You could be hitting everything on the other team with extra spell damage. Instead, you're hitting one thing and overkilling it. Like, recruit. Willow. Join me with my pillow. Oh, I also put the snake on here just to try it out. I like that snake. It's one of the better Glory Shop troops we've got in a while, huh? Even though it's the same exact color, but it has, like, Swift or something, so normally, like, you don't want a mana block, right? But if something is empowered or Swift, it's not as big of a deal. Because this thing's going to get up second turn no matter what with an enchant potion. So even though this looks weird that Sinnycool is using a team with, like, the same exact color on every single troop, the fact that this gets up second turn no matter what doesn't need to get any mana. And, like, the Willows are going to wipe anything out in 2 shots most of the time, so you're not going to need to cast this again. And then, maybe I'll try that Umbral weapon, since I haven't tried it yet, or whatever it's called. I think I keep calling it the wrong name. Just for fun. Where is it? Because at least it takes purple. I like the Mountain Crusher uses less mana, makes a Brown Storm and all that cool stuff. But at least this uses purple, I guess. And you got a summon. You could probably maybe put Willow in first slot just in case you lose it, and then you could summon in. You might even put this down here, really. Like early. And later on, you could, Elemental Beast. Wish this had all beasts start 50% mana. That'd be cool. Guess we'll stick with Titan. I need a banner, though. We need green and brown, y'all. Try that. See what happens here. Later on, you might want to put your Obsidian Libram up front. I don't know. If you want to make use of the summon, you can't have it in first slot, because it's going to... Most likely, the thing that's ever going to die is going to be the first slot. So if you're like even thinking you might have to use that summon, you don't want it in first slot. Which I don't know either way. I haven't lost any troops yet. Not trying to min-max, just trying to be more efficient. If you're just trying to be more efficient, you might just want to wait for the events instead of picking at it day to day. That's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for the events to come back through, and then I go all the way to level 500 Pure Faction. There's so much crap to do in the game right now, it's hard to even fit in delves. So I would just do your City of Thieves 3 times a day on level 50. Like, get all your horde levels and qualities all the way up. Get all your troops fully ascended. And just keep doing it. And then, like, if a faction comes through on a Tuesday or a weekend, like, that's when you, like, go hard. But, yeah, if you're picking at it day to day, then, you know, pick one. Make sure its horde levels all the way up. Make sure its qualities all the way up. And just start picking at it. And you just do them 3 times a day. And I would do, like, the regular team. And then just do Pure Faction on 100, 300, 500. There's, like, people used to think that you had to do Pure Faction, like, every time to get points or something. You don't have to. You just do it one time, and it locks in your score. And then, like, if you do it on 100, you get whatever. You get 100 points, let's just say, for the argument here. You do Pure Faction on 100, you get 100 points. And then you do it on 300, you don't get 400 points, you get 300 points. And it replaces the 100 like it never happened. So you don't have to do Pure Faction like every single time to get the points. You only have to do it one time, and then it replaces the last time that you did it. So if you do it from like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then you do it on 100 too, you're not going to get like that all those points. You're just going to get 100, and that's it. It replaces it. It don't add. It don't add up. It replaces. So you only really have to do Pure Faction. If you want to do it the most efficient ever, you just do Pure Faction literally one time at level 500, and you'll get all the points. You don't have to, like, go and do it every single level to get... It don't add up. It, like, replaces. You know what I'm saying? Some people get confused. Just like with the pets, you don't have to wear them on your shoulder. It's another one of those things. You don't have to do Pure Faction every level to get extra points. It don't work like that. It just... You have to do it one time at 500. So whether you do it any other times before that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you did 50 Pure Factions or you did 1 Pure Faction. It's the same exact thing. The highest level, you get the points. It replaces. That's one of those questions a person asked a long time ago, and I didn't know. People were confused. And then I was able to explain it. Like, I'm sure there's other people out there that thought the same thing, you know what I mean? So I love those kind of questions. I love questions that I didn't know were a question. Those are like the best questions. Because I'm never going to be able to give you any advice because I don't know that people are confused. It's hard for me to, like, get confused to answer questions. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I have to know what you're confused about to explain it and answer the question. And then there's probably somebody else watching or listening that was also confused, but they didn't ask, but now they know. So that's why I love any kind of question. Nothing stupid. Because I have no idea sometimes that people are confused with certain things. Anyway, we're going to hit the row with the most brown in it. We got 2 here plus a good gargoyle gem. That looks pretty juicy. I think I'm going to go with that. They're almost dead. It's going to take 2 shots, it looks like. But we are further in. I'll grab this brown real quick just in case. And this green. In case we need to 3-shot, which we probably won't. There they go. 2 shots, not 4. L said, totally up to you. Some people like to make a pure faction run at 100, 200, or 300, and then 500. Yeah, I just do it to, I recommend it. So you can practice and lock one in. So you're not, like, so, anxious when you're on 500 and you, like, have to do it. Because you don't have any points yet for pure faction. Kind of makes you more, like, you know, you don't have to worry about it as much. Some people just wait until 500. Yeah. Tim says Rowan still works on 50. Travis says I use Mountain Crusher, Rowan, Leprechaun on City of Thieves. It kills all fast. Yep, that's good. You're doing it right then. You know, even consider going with the Mirage Queen. You probably have it. If you've been doing lots of delving, go to Sunken Fleet, get that Mirage Queen. Then you'll start your Rowan with 50% mana. That way when you blow up your Leprechaun, it gets up every single time you cast it, they're dead. It's faster. You could do like Black Manacles, Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. Then your Rowan will start with 50% mana. You cast your Leprechaun, it gets up your Rowan immediately. You cast it. If it don't wipe them out in one shot, which it should, then you cast your Black Manacles, you clean it up. But even like a Mountain Crusher with 2 Rowans, that's fine too. But it's just more consistent if you use the Mirage Queen because you start with 50% mana. So no matter what that Leprechaun does, almost every single time that Rowan's going to get up. And if you don't have Mirage Queen, you got to get all 12 of its mana or whatever every single time. And that's not going to happen like as much. Just more consistent to use the Mirage Queen. It's way easier for the Leprechaun to get 6 green or whatever than it is to get 12. Oh, green and brown. Let's go like right here, the green. Hoping for some extra brown. We could do the snake right now. I think we're going to have to 2-shot no matter what. So I think I might do the snake. Alright. Let's get the snake back up. Let's take this free damage. Let's find a good row. We got 2, we got 2, we got 2, we got 1. Get rid of this purple, hope for more brown. Yep, we got 3 or 4. We just got to cast it again and we win. 2 times. King is here. What up, King? Marshall says the Stone Viper seems to fit good in this team. Yeah, it's good this week because it makes a lot of brown and it's swift. And everything uses brown. You're still leveling Geo. L says I have my Willows with Craghound and Libram. It's kind of fun, but probably entirely unorthodox because, you know, it's me. Hey, you're hitting 2 enemies and you're making Gargoyle Gems, and then you can blow them up with your Willows. That sounds fun. Exactly what you said. It sounds fun. A Willow up top and 1 in third. Yeah. Oh, well, I did 2 up top, but that's probably, yeah. I almost did that too. Brown. Do we take green or brown? I think we went the brown, so. Alright, we got the Viper. We're gonna do it. And we should have both Willows. Alright, we got 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here with the Doom Skull. I think that's where we go. And our other Willow's up now. We got 3 with the Doom Skull. King says on level 50, your enemy could get a summon of traits, which doesn't happen at level 20. Could be. That's a great point. Yeah, they have more traits on level 50 than they do on 20. It just, level 20 is better than 50, like, to clear it quickly every single time. But it's not a big deal if you have to do 50. Like, if you accidentally go past 50 or whatever, or 20, it's not a huge deal, but the min-max, like, best way is level 20, just to make sure it's easy every single time, no matter what. Like, there's nothing that can go wrong. Level 50, like King said, maybe they have a trait that's annoying or something. Plus, they have a little bit more armor and HP, depending on your stats. You know, Tim probably has really high stats, so 50, between 20 and 50, it's no big deal. Me, I probably have enough stats to where between 20 and 50, it's like exactly the same for us. But for a person that's like doing that every single day, and they're in that point of the game, maybe they can't clear level 50 in one shot. You never know. Maybe they don't have stats. So it's just the advice, like, do 20. But no big deal if you go past it and have to do 50. L says, yeah, I'm saving all my Pure Faction runs for 500. F doing that more than once if I don't have to. Jam Rick says, where do you get Willow? Looks like I only have one of them. Guess Silverglade. It's a legendary. That's why it's not the Epic and Under team, you know? This is like if you have everything type of deal. If you only have one Willow, just maybe try a Bat Swarm with the Willow. You know what I mean? You could just use a different troop that hits all enemies, or you could use another troop that's a mana generator and just get your Willow back up again, or something like that, you know? Having one Willow instead of two isn't that big of a deal. You could use like Black Manacles or something, you know? Instead of 2 Willows. Could do like another mana generator with the Stone Viper, with the Willow, with the Black Manacles. Just throw in another troop that does AoE damage, I would say, if you only have one Willow. Like, maybe we should do that before I get out of here. Go make a team for people that only have one Willow. Willow's getting up next turn either way, so let's shoot right here. And then, right here. And they're dead in 2 shots. We're making up time now. And you never know, like, what if you don't have to go super deep? What if your guild gets the whole thing done on, like, Thursday? If you're preparing to, like, go super deep, you might waste some time. Like, I'm not going to waste time. The way I'm doing it, there's no possible way I'm wasting any time. I'm just going to do my share, get all rewards. By the time this stops working, I'll be done, and it won't matter. And that's what most people do. Like, that's why the leaderboard, there's only one, there's one first place. That guy. He's the one doing super deep. Sometimes they tie, but most people aren't going like super duper deep on a world event. Like, they're not super fun. You don't get like a super awesome reward. Your guild gets it done before you can even like... It's not even worth it at that point. Alright, we got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 1 there, 2 there, 2 there, 1... Okay, we got 2 here with like a bunch of skulls. I think I'll go like right here. Ooh, maybe it won't 2-shot this time. Look at that. But we got lots of... We could do this first. Maybe make a row with a lot of brown in it to make sure it 2 shots. We got 3 there, and a Doom Skull. I think I'll go like here. So it's still 2-shot. I just kind of had a Stone Vipered to make sure that happened. Let's go over here. I forget what your share is, but it's on the forum. Hawks always posts it. Like how much you should do to like make sure you're doing your share. Like my guild's already on like reward 11 or something. If I don't have to do too much more to get it done. Oh, let's see. I wonder how the bats would be doing right now. Like they skip by the armor. Let's do the Libram. Alright, now. Do this. Ooh, wow, that hit hard. Like, that extra brown makes all the difference. If you can get like 3 or 4 brown, it makes all the difference, man. It's a good boost. Like, that 2-shot a pretty hard one. Maybe you should cast a Stone Viper every time just to put a bunch of brown on the board so you can have extra damage with the boost. Let's do one more. I didn't see it, so thank you, Chad. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna, like, reveal the message. If y'all think I shouldn't see it, I don't want to see it. It's probably a person thinking hitting everything, you know, 4 times is like every single battle, casting 4 times. The spell, like, you gotta still get them up. Probably one of them. Alright, I want to do the Stone Viper, even though I'm feeling like I want to hit extra hard. Make sure I 2-shot there. Save all this time. Alright, so, you know. What else? Do I need to do anything else? I need to get some crowns. Like, I'm just going to play the game until I'm done for the day. And then just get off here. So that's my share, you know. I'll keep doing it every day until we get it done. But I'm not going to, like, go super hard early in the week. I always make sure I do enough to, Alright, let's see. Alright, so I did my adventure board, I did my dungeon, I got the new pet, I did some world event. I'd probably get some crowns at this point. I need to do that pet, that Legends Reborn pet, but I'll probably still wait till the last minute. So I like to check my inventory here, see what, I can't remember. I think it's Mist of Scales that I need, but I like to always check which stone. Yeah, Arcane Blood. Yeah, if it's an honest mistake, man, you know, it's just like an inside thing. Don't take offense or anything. It's probably something that would trigger me, so they got rid of it. You know what I mean? It's not your fault, especially if you didn't do it maliciously. I've already explained why the way I do it I think is better, but if you're winning, man, it's whatever. You could use 4 peasants as long as you're winning. It really doesn't matter what you use. You know what I mean? I gotta switch this back. I was doing the campaign or something. We need green and blue. Slime's okay. Weapon. Might as well stick with that. Class. I'm gonna switch back to Corsair because I'm working on it. And I should probably put guard medals on, but let's just lock it in real quick. OMG, wow, Elgins. It's gonna run out one day. Like, people aren't gonna keep falling for it. Like, it just changes my opinion of the community. Like, I could clickbait. You guys know I don't clickbait very often. Like, every once in a while, I'll admit. But this is like every single freaking time. Like, aren't you gonna notice one day? How can everything in the game be the fastest team ever? Like, that's not possible. Every single new mythic can't be top 5. That's impossible. Like, I know most of y'all are smart. Most of y'all are smart. You'll figure it out. You'll at least figure it out one day, I think. I just gotta hang in there again through this honeymoon phase, just like I did with the other one. It all started. We gotta blame granny gems, y'all. Like the literal. You guys remember the literal Granny Gems. I'm not like taking a shot at anybody. There was literally a channel called Granny Gems. You guys remember that? It's been weird ever since for me. Get all these baity, annoying. I think people it's like the past repeats itself, and like eventually people realize, and then they, you know, like you'll realize that every new troop can't be awesome or fast or top 5. Like it's just impossible. People with a brain, they'll figure it out eventually, and then they'll like this keeps happening. Like, do I just keep going back every single time? Like, how can every single team be the fastest? How can every single new thing be the best? How can every single new thing be top 5? Like, that's literally impossible. You'll eventually like catch on to the trend and maybe get a little annoyed, and like I just gotta wait it out. If you want the truth, come here. I might be a little bit more like shaded to the negative, of course. I mean, like I start thinking something's bad, and then I eventually like it grows on me. But I think that's a better way to operate than to like lie and say something super awesome, and then like people waste all their keys on this crappy average mythic. Now they don't get the next one that's really good. It's like hurting you. It's hurting you. It's stealing time for your life. It's stealing resources from your life. You're doing Chris Hound when it's like a super easy battle and you have to cast it 4 times, and you're like wasting minutes of your life, and time is money. You're throwing all your keys for Tourmaline because it's supposedly top 5. Now you have no keys for the next mythic, which might actually be a top 5. Like, you'll realize one day. Like, all I gotta do is just wait it out. Y'all are smart. Sometimes it takes longer than other times, but usually it works out. I just gotta take my own advice and be patient. Like, it can't ever, it's just literally, it can't be every single time. It can't. Hexrat's a new troop. It's the best. It's fastest. Oh my god, 8 million armor. It can't be every single time. Like, it's impossible. Literally impossible. Getting these crowns, man. We only got so many days left to get crowns, so if you been slacking, you might want to get them. It's really not a big deal. I was thinking about it as a free-to-play player. Like, all I'm going to miss out on is, like, a weapon. But, I don't know. Let's go look at it. Like, sometimes I get more, like the campaign pass. If I didn't, or the campaign. If I didn't do the campaign at all, I would save myself a lot of time and, like, annoyance. And all I would miss out on is, like, a little bit of stats, right? Let me go look at that. Like, what if I just didn't do the campaign at all? You know, I'd miss out on some rewards here. But if you add everything up, it's really not that much. Like, the writs I would definitely miss. But really, like, you need a lot of writs. That's really not that many, if you think about it. Like, look at what I'm getting here. Like, I don't need the food, I don't need the souls, I don't need the trait stones. I really don't need the glory, I don't need the trait stones there. The ingots I don't need. I don't need any of this. The writs, but you might as well look at that as like 3 and 3. Because it takes so many to do anything. That might as well be 3 and 3. The book is good, but that's 1 green book when we probably need like 30. You know, 3 and 3 again. Gold I don't need, the trait stones. Like, I could do something else, basically. Like, if I really wanted gold, I could go somewhere else and get this in 2 battles. Or whatever. Definitely 2 battles here. And, like, not have to do a whole arena or a treasure hunt or kill 75 battle. Yeah, I wouldn't have to kill your rally 5 times. I'd go do 2 battles wherever I wanted and get 5,000 or 25,000 or whatever, 2,500. Treasure maps I definitely don't want. Shards I don't need. Event keys are cool, but it's only 2, and I don't really need them. Ritz, I think of that as like 3 and 3. It's not a big deal. The book is cool again, but I like 2 books. Like, what am I really getting here? Like, for me. Like, the books are cool and the Ritz are cool. That's pretty much it. And then, like, the stats are cool. But missing out on 4 magic or 6 magic, but that you get to use for 1 week. The 4 magic I get to use for what? 3 or 4 weeks. You don't even get all these stats the entire time. You do a bunch of work, you get 5 armor. You do a bunch of work, you get 2 magic. You do a bunch of work, you get 5 HP. Just starting, like, as a free-to-play, like, trying to see if my new advice would be just to not do it at all. Like, save your time and go do something more important. I know it's something to do in the game, and, like, people just want to do it because it's something to do, and you don't want to, like, not do something. And that's kind of why I'm doing it. Like, in the end, is this really going to make a big difference for that 1 week where you have all these stats? I don't know, man. I'm probably still going to keep doing it. I'm just thinking about it. Like, do I want to keep wasting my time on the campaign? And then the crowns, too, like, the other thing. Stop it, dummy. Alright. Like, what would I really be missing out on if I didn't, like, go all the way? I just did whatever. Like, I just, you know, got crowns passively. Got some of them. Like, I'm probably never going to use this weapon. And then I could get it later in the Soul Forge. Keys I don't need. Gold I don't need. Keys I don't need. This troop I'll get later for free. Keys, gold, keys, gold. Like, this is nice and everything, but it's just 1. This is nice. It's 1, though. Nabasu, I can get that later. And they're not like, oh my god, I don't have... Like, Zenith is the only one where it's like, oh my god, I don't have it. And, you can't even possibly get it till, like, tomorrow, right? And, I'm never gonna get it because I'm totally free to play, so I gotta wait till it comes through anyway. But if I didn't do the campaign pass, or the kingdom pass at all, I don't think I'd be missing out on too much. Like, I kind of just do it for the channel. And I'm not going to stop doing it. It's just a thought that I'm having. Like, why am I doing this? Both the passes. Like, you should buy them. If you really want to do them, you should buy them. If you do it free to play, then 50-50, you probably should or shouldn't do it. Like, if I wouldn't blame somebody. If they're totally free to play and they just skip the campaign pass and the kingdom pass, if they skip it, I'd almost, like, salute them. Like, hey, smart job. Like, you're probably doing something way more important. Or you're just saving your time, and time is money. But if you pay for it, then that makes it way more worth it. Because there's more stuff. Like, you get twice as much stuff. You get troops early. If you pay for it, definitely do it. But if you don't pay for it, I wouldn't blame you if you don't do it at all. You're not gonna miss out on anything. Pretty sure, you know? Same with the campaign. If you pay for it, definitely do it. But if you don't pay for it and you don't do it, I don't blame you. I really don't. Like, I almost tip my hat to you. Like, good job. Like, way to not waste your time. I feel like a dummy every time I complete the campaign free to play. That's just how I feel. I'm feeling like an idiot for doing the crowns free to play. Like, it's kind of a waste of time. I'm just getting like a couple troops I'm never going to use. I'm getting them like a little bit early. Getting a weapon I'm never going to use like a little bit early. Like, it's almost dumber to do the kingdom pass than the campaign. Because at least in the campaign I get stats. I almost feel dumber doing the crowns. But I'm going to keep doing it because I have a YouTube channel and I don't want to not do something in this game. But that's the only reason. If I was playing this by myself and like nobody watched and I didn't put out videos and stuff, I probably would consider not doing the campaign pass and not doing the kingdom pass. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Maybe there's a person out there that's not sure if they really want to keep doing this campaign pass or kingdom pass for free, and like maybe that put them over the edge. Like, okay, yeah, if Senny says it, if he says like he wouldn't do it, maybe I shouldn't do it. And I wouldn't blame you. I want to know. Like, let me know. If there's anybody out there like not doing the campaign pass or the kingdom pass, if you're free to play, like I want to know that. Is there people not doing it? So I almost think that's smart. But paying for it and then not doing it, that's not smart. Like, you paid for it, you gotta do it now. Like, you lock yourself in. You gotta do it if you pay for it. You just have to. You gotta get your money's worth. But if you're not paying for it, what's the big deal if you don't do it? Really not a big deal. Same thing with, like, if the person pays for the Kingdom Pass versus the person that doesn't pay for the Kingdom Pass. The person that pays for it, you have to, like, stay on top of that thing. And you got to, like, go all the way. And you got to keep doing it as long as... You got to do it every day. Every day you got to get 10 crowns. Every single day. If you paid for it. If you want your money's worth, you got to do it. And you got to do it every day. And you got to get every single crown. Because there's those extra rewards at the bottom. And if you don't do it, you're not going to get them. And now you're wasting money, pretty much. So you have to. If you buy it, you have to. Or you're wasting money. You got to get 10 crowns every single day. That's why people were kind of mad when they, you know, you couldn't get the 3 crowns over the weekend. It's kind of like, if you paid for it, you want to get 10 every single day so you can get as many rewards as possible and make it worth as much as possible. And if you're free to play, like, once you're done, you're done. You don't have to keep going. You don't get those extra rewards at the bottom. So when you're done, you're done. So you don't have to do 10 every day. It's more like relaxing. You don't think you didn't pay for something, so now you're not like having to get your money's worth. You're free to play. You do it or you don't. You get them or you don't. You don't care really. It doesn't matter. You don't have to keep going. You're done when you're done. Breaking news. 4 times Peasant is the best, fastest team ever. Wow, OMG, you won't believe this. Free money. Click here to get $100. Might as well put that on there. Click here to win a prize. You click, there's no prize. Still, the next one has like thousands of views. It says click here, win a prize. Click. Oh, thousands of views again. I thought you were smart. What happened? Click here, $1 million. You click, there's no $1 million. But you click again anyway, like, okay. Touch the stove, it's hot. You don't touch the stove again. Some people out there just keep touching the stove. Your hand's like freaking burnt. Burn off. Look at your hand, everybody. Look at your hand. It's burning. Quit touching the fire. You're not going to get $1 million if you touch the fire. Remember the first time where you didn't get the $1 million? Remember when Tourmaline wasn't a top 5 and literally nobody says it's a top 5? Remember that? Like, remember when you touched the stove and it was hot? Do you remember that? Put your peasant teams in the comments. Shiny. Dark Soul. It reminds me of Dark Souls, like the little birds that they're like shiny. I forget what they're called. You go like trade stuff to them and they give you like... Oh, I forget their names. I should know that. I'm supposed to be like some Dark Souls expert guy. They're like shiny, soft, and you like trade them stuff. Stats are good for Guild Wars week. That's true. That's true. That's why I keep doing it too. That's another reason. And I got 2nd place in the guild, so I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, maybe that's why. But probably not, because I'm sure everybody else in the guild did it too. But like everybody that's doing Guild Wars is probably doing it. So just to keep up, you probably have to. And I want to keep my high. I'm in 2nd place, I think, in the guild. So every stat I want right now because of that. So yeah, that's a good point about Guild Wars. But then again, like when Guild Wars falls, it usually doesn't fall on like the last week where you have all the stats. Like it'll fall like on the 3rd week and then like on the whatever, the 8th week or something. So you got like a little bit of stats on the 3rd week, and then you really only have like one Guild Wars where it even really matters. You got like a decent amount of those stats. If Guild Wars fell on like the 10th week every single time, that would be sick. They should do that. Like, why not? Make it more enticing to do the campaign. Make Guild Wars fall on the last week where you have all the stats every single time. That'd be sick. That would just make sense. That would entice people to make sure they got the whole campaign done every single time. They get to use all their stats on the last week of Guild Wars on the last week of the campaign. I know that would probably be like a logistical nightmare for them, but King used to skip every campaign when it first released. At least I started to do campaigns after the 4th one. Hey, I don't think that's bad. Like, if somebody literally came in here and said they never did one campaign task, I would not chastise you. I'd be, like, clapping. Like, good job. You see, you know, like, a waste of time when you see it. Especially if you're doing something else instead, like going for Nisha medals or getting Pure Faction done or anything else. Especially if you're doing something else. Hold on a sec. I lost my spot. Brandon says, noob, hey Sinny, did you know that if you spent X amount of gems, you can have XYZ right now? Elgin says, I bought through the Kingdom Pass and quit it already because it was driving me nuts. Got me a Zenith. He's not too shabby. Job done. The end. Yeah, Zenith seems like he's going to be good. Beg says, I saw 2 new achievements for the game. Did you discuss them? You know, I love achievements, Beg. If I have every single achievement and, like, there's one I don't have, like, it makes me kind of want to get it. But I'm not a big achievement hunter. I had that. It was kind of like, you remember me talking about, like, Gran Turismo and Hot Shots Golf and, like, the NBA game? Like, I had that period with achievements, too. Like, I had my 6 months where I was really into achievements. But then I, like, realized, like, nobody cares about your achievements. They don't really get me anything. So I'm not a big achievement guy now. I don't see the appeal of getting, like, all the achievements. Nobody's ever gonna look at your achievements. You know what I mean? Like, you might think they are. Like, hey, I got all the achievements in Gems of War. Nobody's looking. Nobody cares. But I get it if you're, like, a completionist. And I've been there myself. Like Hot Shots Golf and, Gran Turismo. I done that too. If I see that one, that really entices me. When there's like one I don't have and I have every single other achievement, that's when I'll do it. But if I'm missing like 3 or 4 and they're all like really hard and what am I gonna get? Nothing? Okay. Who's gonna care? Nobody? Okay. I mean, for the channel I could do it. It's a good idea, like for the channel, for a video. Because people do care. But I just don't care. It's hard for me to care enough to do a video. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't advise it, I guess. I kind of want to keep it like that. Like, keep you guys in the right path. If you all of a sudden, like, stop doing one thing to go get a random achievement, you're kind of... It's not the way to go. 'Cause nobody's ever going to care, and nobody's ever going to see it, and it's not going to get you anything. So it's not really advised. But I definitely understand it. And if you're the one that's getting all the achievements, I've been there. It's like when you turn 21 and you drink every day, you know? And then you realize it's not, you shouldn't do that. But everybody does it, because you gotta, like, try it. And you, like, realize, oh man, this ain't worth it. Could be doing something else. It's not exactly like that, but that's what I thought about. Beg says, diamonds are forever. Craft a gem, dragon egg in the soul forge. Practice makes perfect. Get a perfect run in a dungeon. Elegant says, wasting money is my middle name. How many crowns do I got? I think hour and a half is pretty good for today. Will I live stream tomorrow? I don't know. It's kind of feeling like an achievement right now. Should I get 3 more? How many days? I got 11 days. So, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. I got 10 left, so I could do that in 10 days. Ooh, so yeah. No, I could do that in 5 days. Because I get, right? So I get, this is like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. So I could get this done in 5 days. So I could do 5 crowns a day and get this all the way done still. So I don't like having 2 out of 5 though. Maybe I'll do like 8 tomorrow or something. But just being like free to play, it's like so much, like I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to get these. That's the Royal Pass only. So if you paid money, you have to like pretty much, you have to, or else you're wasting money. That would make me feel like I had to like keep going and I had to get 10 crowns a day. And that'd been really annoying when that bug was in the game. Be like, dude, I paid for this. Why is it not working? That would be annoying. Like going to the theme park and you can't ride the coolest roller coaster. Like, I just wasted money, man. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day. I got my adventure board done. I got my dungeon done. I got the pet. I got showed a couple teams for the world event. Explained why I think AoE damage is always best. And got some crowns. I only need to get like 5 a day and I'm done. Because I'm free to play and I don't have to worry about it. So, alright, y'all. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to live stream tomorrow. I might just work on the new account playthrough or something. But if I don't, I'll be back Sunday. I think the train's got cobwebs and stuff. It's all rusty. The engine's not, yeah. I don't know if we should run it out tomorrow and same thing, you know. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thanks for coming. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow, or, you know, I'll make a video at least. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.